The next safe area has been secured.
Welcome everybody to the Hunter's Arena Dalgi guide. I'm going to be trying to give you guys the rundown of how to play with Dalgi, her strengths, weaknesses, how to counter certain enemies, and I've got some great clips for you. I've got two matches. I've got an 11 kill game and a 10 kill game that I've chopped up for these 14 minutes. Now the first bit of advice I can give you is her first ability is the most important. It's the airborne, it's the juggle ability. That is where you're going to get most of your damage off on. It's your bread and butter. Get them in the air, start juggling.
The next safe area has been secured.
Don't be afraid to finish your basic attack chain. You don't have to always try to throw in a guard break. They will start countering. I missed my my first ability, so I used my 2, and that helped me close the distance. That's one of the main abilities you want to use whenever you're going up against a long range character, or you just need to close the distance on someone safely. And I try to save her 3, the dash, for as a leeway into the ultimate, or if I really do need to close the distance. See right here, I get flanked. Use my guard break, my combo breaker, because I'm not trying to waste her passive revive so early in the match. Run away, tried to juggle him, he used a combo breaker. Another guy runs up. So you know, just trying to run and survive. Looks like they started duking it out up top, which gives me time to heal down here. And best believe I'm gonna do it. Don't be afraid to run, people, because I can guarantee you the enemies have no problem running at the slightest hint of a disadvantage. Once again, guard break them, basic attack it out. Sometimes you don't have to use abilities. Most important, scrap everything. I've said it in my tips and tricks video, but you want to scrap your equipment. That way you can upgrade everything at a blacksmith. That way you can stay above the curve, you can stay above everyone. Now this was a nice chain of events. I think I get 3 kills in a row. They just keep coming. Guard break, first ability, air juggle.
Rising star.
Now the key to with the air juggle is try to get at least 1 or 2 basic attacks in to guarantee the guarantee your first ability. Now Dalgi is a character I really don't like going up against, so I'm just trying to get rid of the shield before I start making some progress. Start using my abilities on her. See that? See this? I hit him with 2 guard breaks to dizzy him up. Hit him with the 1. Start juggling. When they're airborne, that's usually when they're the most vulnerable, because they can only get out with the combo breaker. They only can use that like once a duel. Now I use my 2. That's a great way to close the distance, but they use their combo breaker. So now I use my 3 to get in there and stun them. Guard break it up. Boom, boom. Now I hit them with the 1, but they die from that. I've gotten lucky that the last 2, is it Momo, Mimi, Momo? I've gotten lucky that those 2 haven't been trying to counter. Now that right there is a key thing that I do. Whenever it's multiple enemies, I tend to engage with her 4th ability, the little laser beam. I tend to engage with that. But I would say Momo, Mimi, I forget her name, the girl with the fans, is probably the most annoying character to go against. Her basic attacks are so fast and it's ranged. So you need to have great ways to close the distance. Now that little bit where I just stood there, that was my fault. I was trying out different control schemes, and I was pushing the wrong button for my ultimate. It was a phantom. Don't need to worry about no phantom.
The next safe area has been
We got a
secured.
real player up here. Combo breaker. It's usually what happens whenever you startle someone, they panic and they use their combo breaker. So you already know, hit him with a couple basics, and then the one, but that finished him off. Don't forget to scrap all your equipment, so when you visit the blacksmith, you can max out your weapons and armor. I tend to try to max out my weapon first, and then followed by everything else, just to get it to legendary rank 1, and then I max out my sword to legendary rank 5. Now this is why I like Dalgi. Knocks me down, hits me with a down attack, but the second revive, you see that one attack, 400, the last attack of the basic attack string, 800, second ability, 700. When you max out your weapons to legendary plus 5, the damage you do is off the charts. And here I am just trying to get everything else maxed out a couple more times.
Not enough resources.
I usually go
Not
for
enough resources.
the sword, and then the chest piece, and then the little amulets. Once again, it's multiple people engage with the laser beam,
Safe area has been
The great
secured.
slaughter has begun.
and as you can see, I have twice as much combat power as the guy in second place. I've already killed the third place guy, and the reason I have twice as much power as this guy is because my equipment is upgraded. So if there's one thing that I can tell you, upgrade your equipment. Or hopefully that's the one thing you take away. That and your first ability is very good. And your third ability is pretty much to set up other abilities. I use it, dash through them, stun them, ultimate. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. We're looking at a 11 kill game. Have you done better? I didn't think so. So now we're on to the second match. And I see the people fighting down there. I'm gonna get this attack up first before I engage.
The
Take your
barrier
time
is
engaging. No need to just rush in there. And what do you know? It's Mimi Momo, I forget her name. The character I don't like. The basic attacks are too fast in the range. So what I'm going to do is use my second ability to close the gap. It's homie, close the gap. Get one or two basics off. First ability to juggle. And we got them. If that didn't work, I was going to have to use my 3, which makes me invulnerable and it has the potential to daze them. See the sword guy over here. You already know we're going to engage. Get him in the air. One more time in slow-mo. As you can see, the damage you can do off your first ability is pretty off the charts. We do 2 basics. First ability, juggle him in the air 4 times, hit him with the guard break, finish off with another basic. 1 hit away.
Road to victory.
That's probably your bread and butter, your golden combo. Of course, scrap. Begin upgrading your equipment. Like I said, I always go for a weapon first.
Not enough resources.
I like to keep my damage maximum. Got another sword guy running up. He used his guard break. That lets me know I can juggle him without any worries. Use my 2, close the distance. 1, 2. And he used that. He canceled out my. I was gonna use my one, but he used his, I think, fourth ability. So I'm just gonna dash up on him, being vulnerable.
The next safe
He
area
missed
has
his
been
ultimate,
secured.
and I'll just kill him with, I think, a basic after he runs away. Follow that. It's kind of like a racing game. Follow the draft, the little white wind trail, to get a speed boost to catch up and overtake him.
I'll stop at nothing until you submit.
Don't be afraid to use bombs here and there. It's also another way to engage if you don't want to use your laser beam, your fourth ability. Here I kind of panicked because there was just people everywhere, but I decided to stick to one person. And if you look at the top, once again, twice as much combat power as the guy in second place. Finish him off easy. Multiple people, line them up, hit them with the beam. One's out. He misses his ult. 1, 2, juggle. I could have let him fall, but it was nice to finish him off in the air like that. Luckily, this isn't a me. So just block. Another tip: you don't always have to go for a counter. Sometimes just blocking will do. 1, 2. Get them airborne, finish them off. Now I'm just still picking up crap. Close the distance. Sadly, it ran away before it could connect. Now I'm gonna throw me some bombs of my own.
I don't play by the rules.
Close the distance with my 3. Stun them, but I forgot which button I had my ultimate on. Because I've been switching up, like I've already said, switching up buttons and stuff. But that's alright. Hits me a couple of times, but his damage is doo-doo. Because he hasn't been upgrading his weapons. And as you can see, twice as much combat power as the guy in second place. So, I'm just baiting my time, waiting. Hit him with the 2, knock him down. Now I'm just gonna rush him. Because his damage is negligible. So I'm just kind of looking for an opening to try to get in there, finish him off in one go.
Is shrinking.
And this is it right here. We're up close. 1, and then air kill him.
Is shrinking.
Like I said, the 1 is arguably your best ability, just because of the damage potential you can get off of it. You could also link your ultimate from the 1. Hit them with your ultimate ability while they're juggled in the air. But that's kind of overkill. I'm not trying to take my chance of him knocking me down, so I'm just gonna throw some bombs up there.
I don't play by the rules.
Luckily, he falls on that, and then I just drop a tackle.
The great slaughter.
And now I am once again a God Slayer, as it says above my name. And once again, the character I do not like. Use my second ability, close the distance. I'm going to hit him with the 1, but the 1 kills him.
Next safe area has been secured.
I was starting to pick up all the armor stuff, but I realized it's a little too late for that. So we're at 9. You're going to be my number 10 kill right here. Once again, the damage is negligible. They haven't been upgrading their weapons. And most importantly, I'm a God Slayer. He's a rising star. He needs 5 more kills to even compete with me. I'm not even worried about it because I still have my second life. I haven't died at all yet. So I'm just pretty much toying with it. Missed my ult.
Kill.
hits me with his ult, but he's gonna die because of the barrier. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. Let me guys know what you think. If there's a character you want me to play with and make a guide on, some tips or whatnot. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.